Hello, welcome. This is Maurice Parker. Welcome to the Maurice Parker channel. If you're new, subscribe. We talk about sports and more. Let's get into this NFL and NBA offseason. The biggest news so far comes in the NFL offseason as it is underway as training camp and mini-season collide as teams are getting ready for preseason for the upcoming season. Big news came out of Pittsburgh a few days ago, which was that Steelers have traded safety Mika Fitzpatrick and a fifth-round draft pick to the Dolphins for Jalen Ramsey, Jonnu Smith, and a seventh-round pick for next year. But this trade is kind of ironic because Mika Fitzpatrick was traded Mika Fitzpatrick. The Steelers traded him back in the day for a first-round pick from the Dolphins, where he just even better to the Steelers for him to go back home. I have very mixed feelings about it. I love the fact that we got a good corner, one of the best corners in the decade, in Jalen Ramsey. He's been a very top-notch corner throughout his career, even though the last 2 years may not in his best because I know he got injured or hurt, but still top-tier corner. Jonnu Smith, is a decent tight end who I believe has had his moments where he can show brilliance. But I'm sad about Mika Fitzpatrick leaving the Steelers. He was a crucial part for me in the secondary. Although it wasn't the first year he had those interceptions, he still filled the gap, did a good job tackling. I think that he was a short tackler that really, if he was inside of making the play, he was going to try to make it the best way he can. Leadership, he grew a lot as a leader. As a Steeler, he never really batted out the team. He was a hard worker. And I appreciate everything he did for the organization. And wish him the best of luck as he goes back to Miami. And I just want to say, thank you, Mika Fitzpatrick, for those wonderful years in Pittsburgh. I hope you continue to flourish back to Miami and give them the same fiery passion. To Jalen Ramsey and Jonnu Smith, I want to say welcome to the city of Pittsburgh. It's going to be great to have you, especially, first of all, Jalen Ramsey. I remember back in 2017 when you was with Jacksonville and you played the Steelers in a divisional round and you guys ended up winning the game. You was one of the big parts about it. I think that you one game actually you're a Super Bowl champion. But you was at Jacksonville, you was very close. I do want to say, thank you. And Jonnu Smith, you was a very good tight end. I do think that even when you play for New England and other teams, that you show progression as far as blocking, passing, development of the game. I think you're a solid tight end. I think you're a good tight end, and I think you're going to do well in our system. Now, that is the big news from the NFL so far. Now, there was news about the NBA. There's been a few moves I will tell you. First of all, one of the big news. Miles Turner for the Indiana Pacers was signed by the Milwaukee Bucks, who, in a surprise move, cut Damian Lillard, who tore his Achilles in the playoff series, ironically, against Indiana. So Damian Lillard got waived. Miles Turner is a Buck. Brook Lopez for the Milwaukee Bucks is a Los Angeles Clippers. So this is another big-time move. Apparently, DeAndre Ayton is Lakers from the Portland Trailblazers. He previously played with the Suns in the 2021 NBA Finals. 2022 2021 NBA Finals. Sorry about that. So that comes as another big shock move. Duncan Robinson, I believe, is with the Kings, I believe. He got signed to a new team. So that's pretty clutch and pretty a good sign for them. Overall, this NBA offseason in the NFL offseason has been good so far. I think teams are trying to secure the bag and trying to regroup their team, revamp, and everything. The summer league for the NBA is next week, July 10th on a Wednesday, I believe July 10th to the 20th. The NFL is still doing their mini camps and doing their training camps coming up, and their first preseason game is the first week of August. I did want to say that, so thank you to all my fans and all the support and everything I've gotten. As we are getting close to 9,000 subscribers, and there's a lot of beautiful channels on YouTube, and I thank you so much for watching this channel and listen to what I got to say. If I take a little bit of time on the topics as they come up, I definitely appreciate each and every one of you so much. As the more content comes, I'm going to try to talk more. I'm going to try to be more frequent on this viewership. I just want to say thank you guys so much for supporting the Maurice Parker channel. Please leave a comment, like, subscribe to the video, please. I definitely appreciate feedback and more. I can't wait to see you guys in the next video.